Me, it's where they want us. Unable to take care of ourselves, so we have to rely upon others to help us. We don't earn enough money to take care of ourselves, so we have to depend on others or the state. I have dealt with dependency from an early age because what I had with my parents was an unhealthy dependency. It was codependency. I was dependent on them as a child for meeting my needs, and they only met the ones they needed to keep me alive, so they could use me as a food source, because when you say dependency, you say energy vampiring. Same thing. That is why people become dependent on others and foster abusive dependencies, to vampire their energy. The reason for that is that we are all disconnected from soul through having been traumatized throughout our lives. Man, Ivo, I could go on about this for hours. What we think is normal is actually traumatizing. Ivo, this is correct, my dear, and it imbalances and ultimately splits the soul. You have healed from soul fragmentation after a lifetime of many dependencies, which were emotional crutches you used to be able to deal with your emotionally overwhelming life. It had sunk to this rather than your being able to find the spiritual path, reconnect to soul, and then carry out daily energetic maintenance, because your family and you yourself as part of this family were so targeted. Yes, some bloodlines are more targeted than others because some have higher propensity for spiritual advancement than others. It is all genetic. And your family is one of these light families. Me, you'd never know. LOL. Ivo, and this is the point. They were heavily targeted and demonized. So they became dependent on each other to supply energy to the other, just to stay alive, and as we have discussed, the highest energy beings in your family were most targeted for abuse by other members requiring energy. Me, yes. So I watch now for people who try to establish dependencies on me now, because I understand that has to do with energy vampirism. I understand that people are in need and require help, yes, but I don't make friends with someone who will steal my energy and then call it friendship. It's easy to see who is dependent and who isn't. For example, when I speak to new people and they seem interested in conversing, I watch for things like they start asking for things right away. Or are they habitual askers? How responsible are they and how capable are they of meeting their own needs? Or the other extreme, do they let you meet your own needs, or are they jumping in to stop you from doing so? All adults unless infirm are responsible to meet their own needs. Ivo, yes, however your system is one that does not allow for this. Me, true. Ivo, the system makes it impossible for anyone to meet their true emotional needs, so most on your planet have no idea of what they are. As a result of this, they have no idea of who they are. And as for one's material needs, there are those who overdo meeting their needs, and others who underdo meeting their needs, often because they do not have the finances to be able to acquire what they truly need. Consequently, they look to others to help them meet their needs. But because of mind control, people are not cognizant of the free will of others, and because they fear hearing a no, they manipulate and control the one who they intend to take from. This is all due to mind control. Humans do not act in these ways. Me, true. Ivo, the unfortunate part is that out of desperation, your people become beholden to the system that enslaves them. Me, I did. I just tried harder, and it seemed the harder I tried, the less successful I was. Ivo, now you have turned to a method that utilizes universal law to help you gain materially, and it is working. Me, yes. And I want to start my LAF fund, which stands for Light Worker Assistance Fund, because I hear of so many light workers that are homeless or near homeless due to illegal targeting, and I can't help them yet to the extent that I want to. So I want to become more abundant so I can laugh at the system which is trying to harm people. Ivo, a worthwhile endeavor, my love. And one you will fulfill. Me, I already have, but only in small ways so far. People need to stop accepting these limits. We are unlimited beings. The fact that we have a physical body doesn't change anything. We have all the energy of the universe at our disposal. Ivo, yes, Shedding limited beliefs is important in releasing dependency on the system and on others. It has been done. There are many people who have written books about rags to riches stories, and they have simply utilized their creative abilities. My love, as you increase your income, you are finding you are not spending time feeling lack anymore. You are feeling more abundant and in control of your well-being. When you felt lack before, you were simply creating it for the next month when again, you would run out of income. Now that you have been taken out of that mindset, you have been able to increase your income so that you do not experience lack anymore. And I want to add, it was due to the generosity of people on YouTube who donated to my GoFundMe, particularly Ali, that I had that jump start into greater prosperity. I stopped reinforcing the idea of lack because I wasn't in that situation anymore. And the change has been phenomenal. I've increased my income just this month by $550. And you might think that's not much, but when you consider where I was, I'm extremely grateful for this increase. And I was able to donate to a light worker who is in need this month. So I'm happy about that. Paying it forward, but I've always been a philanthropist at heart. This person is in a position of extreme dependency now. Ivo, and they will rise again, not to worry. Universal law will support those who use it. It will always override the system's attempts to hold you back. It is a question of where you put your attention. The goal of your system is to keep you dependent upon it. That is why those who cannot work are given a pension, welfare, or some other type of support funding. Yeah, I've always wondered about that. Ivo, they must do so, otherwise run the risk of looking devious. Ivo, however, if the New World Order ever comes to fruition, there will be no welfare or elderly care, or any other of these social allowances, because they actually do not care. When the truth of their existence here is revealed to you and the control is finalized to completion, there will be no need to give you an allowance if you are incapable. What do you think the dark would do with those who are incapable? Yes. So we must continue to change this world around so that their diabolical agenda does not come to fruition. Live by universal law. The objective of mind control right now is to convince you you are dependent on the system, when in fact you are not. You never were. You are a bird who is caging itself. Now you must set yourself free, as Sharon is. Look for signs of dependency on another and understand they are energy vampires. It is unfortunate so many believe in the system that they are living in because they continue to create the system that enslaves them. However, it is up to you to know better because you are capable of that. Understand there are many opportunities awaiting the light worker who seeks them, and financial success can be a part of that if that is your goal. Ignore the people who say that it is not spiritual to want money. Money is simply a means right now to support oneself while you live in a system that does not, and it is in taking the steps of turning your life over to universal law and living by it that you free yourself and others from the system that enslaves you now. It is quite possible. You are far more powerful than you realize. Your beliefs limit you, so seek the truth. Understand that you are a powerful being that was sent to earth by God to rebalance the energetic lack and to create a new world. Nothing less than that. So you can certainly become independent of the system, and of others. Exercise your power. Look for any dependencies in your life and work to overcome them. You are capable to do this. Thank you, Ivo. Ivo, my love, you are doing a wonderful job. New opportunities arise daily as you open your eyes to creating abundance for yourself and others and leaving lack behind. The universe supports you and so do I. I love you.